I asked 100 people their most controversial opinion. Do y'all have like a controversial opinion that's like a go-to? Like I feel like I have some controversial opinions on certain topics, but like to just have one that comes straight to the head that like I'm passionate about, I don't think so.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I think I would date a rapist.
What?
I'm about to ask.
You know, I planned on like chilling out, but you feel me? I thought this was gonna be chill. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I had to go get me something to drink. Cause obviously I'm in for some shit. People saying dumb shit. Under no pressure. No gun to her head, nothing. She just said some stupid shit.
100 random people for their most controversial opinion. And after we get 100, I'll be asking 100 different people to vote on which one is the most controversial.
This is insane. Oh my God.
Let's start asking.
First of all, you can't change your gender. Why are we being gaslit into thinking that's a thing? That's not a thing. If you want to be a guy and you want to wear lipstick, if you want to wear high heels, that's cool. Do it. But you can't go get surgery and then just say you're a girl.
Taylor Swift is not talented. Very overrated.
I'm gonna completely skip past the first one. Did I just let a bug into my room, bro? That's annoying. I think I just let a fucking fly come in here. About that first one, these reactions just started and we're gonna keep it that way. No comment. Second of all, how you just gonna say Taylor Swift has no talent? Like you just Simon Cowell or some shit. Like, nigga, who are you?
A&W is a really bad fast food restaurant.
I believe in every
Oh, my bad. My video still sped up from the last one. I'm tripping. What is A&W? I don't know what fast food that is.
I think it's naive to think we're the only ones out here.
So aliens are real.
Yes.
Y'all believe in aliens? I think I probably could believe in aliens.
Dallas Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl this year. We had a top 5 offense last year. We brought back George Pickens on the franchise tag.
I'll be honest, I didn't really listen to what you said. I was just lost in your voice.
Really
If you're dating a man and there's a woman harassing him, calling his phone 24/7, it's his fault, not hers. Like, women aren't crazy like that.
He's making her crazy.
Yes.
Nobody else is responsible for your actions besides you. And I'm not saying that somebody's actions can't influence the way you think or, you know, whatever, but that's a very scary, non-accountable way to think. If you had a son and a girl was fucking beating his ass or whatever and doing all type of shit that you was not okay with her doing to your son, good luck to him.
Sex work is very glamorized and young girls shouldn't look up to that.
I don't.
That's based. You should be more like your friend. That's a great take. You feel me? I'm gonna try not to comment and stop the video on every single take.
I don't like weddings. We've turned it into this whole money grab.
ABBA is terrible.
I can see that.
Transsexual women are not real women.
There should be laws for walking on the sidewalk as there is driving on the road.
They're walking too slow.
Slow. You're supposed to walk on the right side. There should be a good flow going on.
I think like some places don't offer enough mat leave.
That's not bothering me that much, like, to be honest.
Is your most controversial opinion?
I think I'll date a rapist. I don't think it's that bad. You know, people could change. And if he says that he's changed, then I could forgive him and then we could be in love forever. Don't you agree? People could change, right?
I agree, people can change.
Like, who's forcing you to talk to that type of person though? Like, why is that your type? Like, it's not even like weird that people can change. Yeah, that's one thing, but like, that's your type? Is that what you're seeking out? Open with just letting you know, oh yeah, by the way, I did this, like, and you should accept me as I am if you want to, and you're like, yeah, okay.
That's how I'll date a rapist.
Why don't you just date someone who's not?
No, I could do that too, but like, if he tells me that he raped somebody like later on and I liked him, like, of course I'm gonna be devastated, but then like...
So what if it was your relative or your child or somebody that you cared about, you don't care anymore? Or is that cool too because people could change?
He isn't raping anybody anymore because he stopped and he's dating me now. But I wouldn't mind dating everybody.
I don't like Drake when he's acting tough.
Why do you think he tries to act tough?
And I think it's just the idea that you're selling an image to people, both the people in the culture and the people outside
crazy
the culture.
fit.
Time loops in movies are both. So, for example, in Interstellar, him being able to affect his own past.
Whoa, I
want to
listen. I want to watch that movie one day. I never seen it.
What about
Mine is that time loops are fine.
And you?
I think there's a middle ground and there's some constraints that have to be respected.
All of us should feel pain. The more pain, the better, because that's how we grow as people.
Not talking about political opinions when you're like in a friendship.
So you think in a friend group you should keep your political opinion to yourself?
Yeah.
Dogs shouldn't be...
I don't know about that, because why is it making you so uncomfortable? I'm not saying that you should be on the same side or make friends with people that only have the same political views as you. I think that's when people start to exaggerate, and that's something that people do a lot in this generation. A lot of people exaggerate and like associate you with some sort of narrative or automatically assign you to a side of some sort of argument or debacle. So even if they are the opposite political party or whatever the fuck, they might be somebody in that political party that disagrees with other people in that political party on certain aspects. Since you're red or blue, you're assigned a side. But if it was just like, we remove the names and what do you think about this matter? How would it, how would you affect it for the betterment of society? You would just disagree with people for their beliefs, not what political party they stand with. That's why the whole system is flawed to begin with.
Able
That
to
was a good
just
one.
go on public sidewalks.
More public spaces should be kid-free, like restaurants, etc. Just 18 plus.
What do you hate about kids?
They can be chaotic, running around, screaming.
You shouldn't have to ask for ketchup when you're at McDonald's. I'll drive away and then I'll realize I don't have any ketchup. I can't turn around not in traffic, you know what I mean?
People want to think that having a higher degree means that you're successful. Oftentimes that doesn't really get you anywhere.
Not paying your rent
I agree.
isn't really that bad because it's just a pain in the ass to get evicted anyways. You can skip a couple months.
Have you ever missed your rent?
Yeah, it's worked out.
You're chilling.
Yeah.
On that line of property is theft.
I think Plan B should be free. Yes. I just don't think that homeless people should be blamed for being homeless. It's like the city's fault.
Girls and guys can't
That's not always the case.
be friends.
The state of Israel should not exist. Period, point blank.
And why do you think it should not exist?
The creation of Israel was illegal to begin with. I mean, the UN and Britain decided that. Not really a fair shake. Also, the Palestinians were one of the only countries.
When it comes to takes like this, like politically, not only am I like, I'm not scared to share like my political opinions or whatnot, but usually when people tend to give like reasonings or explanations for whatever, a lot of the information is not fact-checked and just false. So like, rather than spew misinformation, I'm just going to ignore all the political ones because, I'm not about to search up. Like, everything she's saying right now could be completely true or just bullshit, so I don't know.
That was allowing Jewish refugees post-Holocaust into their country en masse.
Niggas wanted Kanye to be president at one point. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be...
They were housing them, feeding them. They turned on them. And if Palestine is the land where Judaism originated, then how dare you? Because they are your people.
I think that hot dogs are sandwiches. Because if you think about like a sandwich, it's just bread, meat, and then
Hot dog
bread.
is a sandwich.
And then a hot dog. What's hot dog? Bread, meat, and more bread.
We are 1/3 of the way there, and I'm pretty curious to see how the voting segment is going to turn out. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's head to the mall to ask more people.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I love that my phone listens to me because then I don't have to try and remember to look up certain things. It just sends me ads. I'm not important enough.
Nothing to hide.
Nothing to hide, so I'm like, sure, help me out.
Trump is an idiot.
Tipping culture is a bit out of hand. A lot of places it's expected, and the behavior to earn these tips is like not even granted. Sometimes
Yeah, I don't get the whole don't go out if you can't tip argument, bro. Like in reality, why am I tipping you? Why am I paying you for a service and then expected to pay extra on top of that? Like why am I giving you the tip? The company should be paying you accordingly. Why would I be the one responsible for, giving you gratuity or something for you doing your job? Like, they should just pay you appropriately. I don't understand. Tipping should be strictly if I want to. Like, I don't see why it would have to be like...
we know my waiter's name and they ask for a tip.
I don't believe that there's God at all.
We pay a lot of taxes here in Toronto, and I don't think we're getting our return on what we pay.
Girls playing boy sports. I think like girls can play any sport.
What kind of sport would be an example?
Football. Maybe that's why they invented rugby.
Do more girls play rugby?
I believe.
Wait, what is she arguing? Girls playing more boys sports? What does that even mean? Doesn't every sport have a... Okay.
So, but that's not fair.
Maybe I'm wrong.
We should get to play football.
In a relationship,
Who's stopping her from playing
the men
football?
have to pay more than a girl. I think like 90%.
90% men pay.
Yeah.
Messi and Ronaldo.
When it comes to that, I think that argument is really just blown out of proportion. When it comes to who should pay what, who brings what, and what's fair and what's not, like, who are you arguing with? Every time I see somebody arguing on that topic, like, it's like man nor woman is a monolith. Like, we're all completely different with different values and different ideals, with different parents that had different systems that work for them, whether you prefer them or not. So who the fuck are you arguing with saying, oh, a man should be responsible for 90%? Okay, if that's what you believe, just find somebody that agrees with you. You feel me? This is really not an argument for anybody to have. Like, who cares? Just be with people you like, bro. I don't give a fuck. There's somebody out there right now that's giving their last dime to their significant other because they feel like that's what they should do, even though it's hurting them in the long run. Would I do that? No. If that's what you want to do, Brody, I'm not going to come save you. Do whatever you want.
I love Ronaldo because he have a lot of aura.
Ronaldo? Ronaldo cool, but Messi better.
Well, I'm currently in a debate with someone about wrap pizzas.
Wrap pizzas?
Yes, instead of having like dough as the base, you have like a wrap, like a tortilla wrap.
And you like this?
How is that
delicious.
a pizza then?
And then you put corn on it. I'm so
It's
sorry.
a quesadilla.
I'm worried the
Like,
right
you
wing
just
is
fold it.
taking over.
We should be putting spikes on the road to reduce the number of cars.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that one.
You agree?
Yeah, why not?
Just spikes all over the road.
For the greater good.
Pineapple is good on pizza. GPA does kind of
I
matter.
love pineapple pizza.
Misogyny is probably more.
GPA matters in school. Why would it not? Isn't that the only measurement of school? Does he mean GPA matters in life?
Misogyny is probably more ingrained into society than we think it is. A lot of girls, for example, are less likely to pursue math, not because they're not good at it or like they're not sort of like naturally inclined. It's just because the way that girls are socialized, it's like we have a hard time excelling in subjects like that because we're not encouraged to try again if we fail at something. If men fail at something, they are more likely to sort of pick themselves back up and like try again.
According to what? Like, I feel like when people make these type of statements, I mean, of course you have your own personal beliefs and shit, but like, where are you basing that off of? Like I feel like if you break anything down into life to statistics, there's gonna be some sort of favor in one direction, and like people just take that and run with it. Like,
What is your most controversial opinion?
Okay, I think that school should be optional for people who truly want to go.
What level of school?
Up to what
High school
grade?
should be optional. For
No,
people.
up to 10th grade. Up to 10th grade should be optional, but that depends on the curriculum we're talking about. Because my curriculum might not have been your curriculum, and what I learned from up to 10th grade was different, you know. But once we start getting to high school, I think high schools in general should just be catered more to like a baby college. I really don't see the benefits of teaching people calculus, you know, advanced versions of certain common core subjects when these people might be in states where like they have no clue what they even want to do with their lives. So I don't see how teaching somebody who's on the brink of becoming the world's greatest fucking astrophysicist is benefiting at all from learning advanced history, you know. Like, we should be developing for the future, not just cramming together shit.
Who really, really want to.
What about you?
But I'm ignorant on that topic, you know. I feel that way, but maybe there's a reason for that. But that's kind of where I stand. But I don't know about no high school in general. You should definitely be learning up until the age of 18, especially if, when did they say your brain fully develops? At 20 something or some shit like that? I don't even know. So you definitely should be going to school and being forced to learn something consistently until your brain is fully developed.
I think that voting should kind of be the same way, because I think that if we let younger people who want to vote, then maybe we would have a more willing society.
You would say lower the voting age.
I would say like you should be able to apply to vote at a younger age.
I'm not a big dumb.
I don't think the age matters. I think there should be a test, an IQ test or some shit. You need to prove to us, we need to prove to each other that we are all cognitive and worthy of even giving an opinion to the betterment of society. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, people are just voting, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, no clue what the fuck they ate for breakfast. Just voting for...
Trump fan.
That's crazy.
Overpaying taxes, the younger generations can't afford a home. So there's something wrong with the system that we live in, right? I have a home, I'm a homeowner, and it's still very difficult.
Because, my bad. Where does the term IQ test, like, I know those are optional and I guess you could just pay to go take those and shit. Like, why is that not a standardized thing? Like, why is it SAT assigning a quantitative value to your IQ could be a little bit, I could see how that could end up a little bit troublesome for our superficial ass society, where people will definitely bully you for that and shit like that. But like, it could be private, bro, and it should be controlled. Like, maybe we have some sort of system where, like, the same way you had a social security number, I'm talking they make you take an IQ test. You don't get the result back. They don't tell you if you qualify to vote or not. Everybody still gets to go to vote, but those people that failed the test, their votes are nullified or some shit like that. Don't even tell us, bro. Just make it happen. Like, keep shit on the low that the motherfuckers that, you know what I mean, they really shouldn't have it.
I don't think I can remember if I ever had one.
Nothing at all?
Nothing. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
For disabled people and wheelchair users to get around the city.
You would like it to be
I agree.
easier.
Yes.
I also think that sign language should be mandatory in school, the same way they used to teach us cursive before they stopped. They should have replaced that with ASL immediately. I actually want to teach myself sign language. I've been saying that for years. And like, I watch YouTube videos every once in a while, but like, I never stick to it. I still want to teach myself sign language. I feel like you should be helping advocate for some community that you're not a part of, at least somehow. You know what I mean? Just for the betterment of society. Like, even, I'll give you one. I used to use this app throughout high school. It's called, what is it called? Be Your Eyes or some shit like that. And I used to use it as like an app where like blind people can use it to operate and like FaceTime you at any random time you get calls, and like you can help them and shit. Like I remember one time a colorblind dude had like called, and I just like anybody could pick it up, like, you know, like a dispatch system, and he was asking me basically like which clothes matched and shit like that, like, and like one of the clothes had a, like, you know, like a stain on it, and I guess he didn't even realize there was a stain on it and shit like that, and like it made his day. Bro was like, oh shit, this app is useful after all, and it made me feel good about helping him out. Another time, I think there was an older lady who was like legally blind. She couldn't read the expiration date on corn and shit, like, and I helped her read it. But it's like, bro, you can't take certain things for granted, bro. Like a lot of these trivial small matters you would think for you just because you're capable in your house that you do every day, like a lot of people dream of that. While you're dreaming about being in a Lamborghini and shit like that, somebody's dreaming that like when they get up to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, they could just get up, walk real quick, and then come back in the bed. You know what I mean? It's shit like that, bro. Or you could walk around in your house in the dark, you feel me, maneuver like I do to get to the kitchen, get the snacks. You take that for granted, bro.
Bulbasaur as my starter.
So you would pick Bulbasaur?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
What do you like about Bulbasaur so much?
Affordability crises are not something that we can overlook.
Pineapple belongs on pizza.
That the world is getting better.
Why do you think the world is getting better?
There's innovation happening, and with AI, things are going to become more efficient. I just think the world is getting better no matter what. We just have to wait like a few thousand years probably.
That's a bold take.
Hey,
That could be wrong and true at the same time.
Okay, thank you so much.
You have so many different religions telling you a lot about different parts of your pray and how things supposed to go in life.
You believe in only one religion?
Yeah, only one.
And which religion is that?
The real one, nice religion.
Some people shouldn't be allowed to fly. They don't know airplane etiquette. Only go up when your zone is cold. Don't stand up immediately. Put your personal item under the bin unless there's space above, that kind of thing.
I'm not happy with the way President Trump
Yeah,
runs.
I'm glad she said that. When it comes to etiquette, we need to be more harsh on people that cause minor inconveniences. Like, you feel me? Like in other countries, you feel me? Somebody I like to think of as Speed. Now, don't get me wrong. Speed goes to a lot of countries and does nothing wrong and receives like hate and racism and stuff like that when he travels worldwide and stuff like that. But sometimes there's been clips of him doing something that would be seen as obnoxious by like I'm talking the entire country. Everybody, why would you do such a thing? And like they won't say anything racist. It won't be anything besides what they're observing now. And I feel like we need that in America. Like certain behavior is just not good, like for society. You know what I mean? Like you being loud or whatever. I'm not saying you should be suppressed or whatever. If you're naturally a louder person, like it shouldn't be that. But we should bring back shame is what I'm saying. And I feel that way about cheating a lot. Like a lot of people think it's cool to cheat, especially me because I'm a nigga. A lot of niggas think like, yeah, nigga, like whatever, and downplay that. And I see it's getting worse and worse, like in younger ages from what I see. Like people are becoming way too desensitized to cheating. But I feel like, bro, that's some shit you should lose your job about. Like, you feel me? Like what happened to, you feel me? If you was cheating, like everybody just looked down on you, like in a condescending way. And like you had to be shunned or whatnot. Like people are too okay with letting people slide, remaining friends with people that are like bad people and whatever, and it's causing the world to just accept these things like, it's not too bad, you feel me? I got a couple friends that did this and did that, and like it becomes normalized. And when children see it growing up, certain things that used to be viewed as like, you did what, becomes just like, oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it. But then I had an uncle that did that shit. Like as adults, bro, the standard of being an adult is way too fucking low now. Like I feel like a lot of people just a bunch of overgrown kids just living.
On that note, it was time to head to the third and final location.
What is your most controversial opinion?
That Michael Jackson is still alive.
Why do you think he's still alive?
I believe it in my heart. And he had like a closed casket. I think it's also just because I want him to be alive because I love him.
Kids is a choice. I've chosen not to.
That we don't treat life as it should be.
How do you think we should be treating life?
People like to complicate shit. Pardon my French. We like to complicate it. Life is so simple. We don't need to worry about a 9-to-5 schedule, about do I need this or do I want that? It doesn't matter about that. It's just...
First date, man has to pick.
I don't know if this first pick for the Leafs is going to change anything next year.
I think gambling supports positive mental health.
I think that humans should die. We're really bad for the planet. We're the most selfish creatures to ever exist. If you look at dinosaurs, you watch a dinosaur documentary, they've been around for billions and billions of years. They've come back bigger. Humans have been here for not even a fraction of the time, and we're destroying each other. We're cruel to each other. We're mean to each other. We want to like get rid of each other, and we should just all die for the planet.
For the planet.
Not all of us. I'm gonna be right here. But I see your point. A lot of niggas is dumb as fuck. People believe there's a spectrum, a definite spectrum. I just believe same with animals. The same way there might be a random cannibal gorilla, even though they're not meant to be like that, you just gonna run into one day and you're gonna have to put them down. And there's not gonna be no explanation for why that gorilla is not vegan like the rest of them or whatever, and why he's so aggressive towards his own kind and wants to eat them. We're not gonna know, bro. Humans have tons of those walking around. A lot of motherfuckers where it's like, there's no explanation. They just up there, so.
Men don't have the capacity to not be lustful.
So you think all men are lustful?
Yes.
I don't like sushi.
I don't like sushi either.
What is this men generalization shit? Like, why do people give takes like that just generally? Like, yeah, men. Like, bro, you probably know like 20 niggas in your life.
I don't really like peanut butter. It gives me a headache.
We should
love
teach
peanut butter.
religion in schools.
And what about you?
No, we should not.
So also teaching religion in school.
That
No.
Daenerys Targaryen is the prince that was promised.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I just finished Game of Thrones 2 weeks ago. I'm starting House of Dragons. I don't want to hear no spoilers.
It's not.
I don't like Chipotle.
Game of
What
Thrones,
about
but I
you?
don't want
I
to
don't
take no
think you should
chances.
drink on random days. You should only drink if you're like getting drunk. Why are you drinking otherwise? Like that's a waste of money.
And before I knew it, I was at 99 opinions with one more to go.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I would say feminism.
What about feminism?
Now that we have 100 controversial
Nigga,
opinions,
smack.
it's time to
This is the board with all 100 opinions. Now let's go find 100 more people to vote. On this board, there are 100 controversial opinions.
If it's not that girl that says she would date a rapist, then I don't know.
All I need you to do is pick which one you think is the most controversial.
Okay. Maybe the only religion that exists is Christianity.
Perfect. I think this one, yeah.
The world is getting
better, yeah.
Could you just make a small tally right under it?
Yeah.
Just a line up.
Can't change your gender is very controversial.
Relationship, men should pay 90% of the time. Okay, that's controversial.
90% is too much, you think?
Yeah, it is too much. It's like,
We ain't got too much money out here.
The first few people all picked different answers, but as I approached 25 votes, one opinion was clearly standing out.
So we have asked 25 people to vote so far, and right now, there is one opinion that is taking the lead.
Yeah,
I might need like more space for the tallies later
it should be. That's the craziest one up
oh
there.
my god, I would date a rapist. Yeah, that's crazy.
This is insane. I would date a rapist. Is the most controversial opinion I've ever seen. Dating a rapist is pretty bad.
Oh my god, really?
What do you mean really? Oh. Sorry.
What is he talking about?
We are halfway there. We have 50 votes total. Right now, there is one opinion that is taking the lead at 26 votes.
Although one opinion was pulling far ahead in the votes, there was another opinion that surprisingly caught people's attention too.
What do you dislike about fedora hats so much?
Just not a fan of how they look.
That's what she picked.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a scary one. I mean, fedora hats is up there though.
Yeah.
Fedora hats is very up there.
Fedora hats.
Oh my goodness. What did the fedora hat do
Are
to
they
you?
voting twice? Wasn't that the same
After
like
100
3,
votes,
4
the
people?
results were pretty one-sided. Surprisingly, people weren't a big fan of fedora hats for some reason.
That was a good video. I still feel like the one that everybody collectively agrees on stood out the most is like, I don't know if she was trying to be funny or whatever, but I don't see how you could say that, you feel me? I don't even see why you would say that. Okay. I forgot to make an intro and I'm hungry as shit. I just clocked out, bro. So if you like the video, whatever. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. Like I said, I'm going to keep up these reactions for the first month or whatever. So if you're seeing this, I know this channel might look a little different compared to what was on here for a long time ago. But as of right now, I'm enjoying this. So if you want to see something or you have any requests, feel free to leave a comment. It don't matter if you're the first comment. Who cares? Like, we just chilling.